Schooling fish expend less energy in turbulent water compared to solitary swimmers, study finds. Brazil sends 4x more audios on WhatsApp than any other country, says Mark Zuckerberg.
Saudi Arabia joins BIS CBDC project Mbridge as a full participant. U.S. crypto regulations are moving against the CBDC and non-compliant stablecoins like Tether, claims J.P. Morgan. New law grants U.S. President power to block digital asset access. Short bets against NVIDIA stand at $34 billion, S3 Partners says, as NVIDIA stock shocks the world ahead of its 10-for-1 stock split. GameStop shares soar as Keith Gill schedules YouTube return. In China, Alibaba courts CEOs to start live streaming on Taobao during 618 shopping festival.
Mustic botnet exploiting Apache Rocket MQ flaw to expand DDoS attacks. Commando Cat, cryptojacking attack is abusing Docker remote API servers. Hackers target Python developers with fake critic compilers package on Pipey. Franco, a German tank producer KNDS confirms to open plan in Ukraine. Germany must be ready for war by 2029, defense minister warns. Biden says Washington not authorizing strikes on Moscow, Kremlin.
Vast majority of Irish people think the EU should impose sanctions on Israel. Qatar threatens to expel Hamas if terror group rejects ceasefire deal, report says. Spain joins the procedure against Israel for genocide in the International Court of Justice.
In India, billionaire-friendly Modi humbled by Indians who make $4 a day. Dutch left-wing holds off surging Geert Wilders in tight EU election, exit poll shows.
New York Attorney General sues 2 crypto pyramid schemes, promoters targeting Haitian Americans in $1 billion scam. In the U.S., 3 United Kingdom nationals charged in connection with Evolved Apes NFT scam. Tech tycoon Mike Lynch cleared of all fraud charges in Hewlett-Packard trial.
McDonald's just launched its own metaverse, and Grimace NFT owners are VIPs. Binance resumes MasterCard payments for crypto. Telegram launches an app currency, Stars, for digital purchases. Kraken preparing for $100 million funding round ahead of possible IPO, claimed in a report. Robinhood to acquire Bitstamp, global cryptocurrency exchange, for approximately $200 million in cash. Ethereum ETFs to attract over $4 billion in inflows, says K33 analyst. Paramount announces $500 million budget cut to prepare for major merger with Skydance. Thailand warns Jurassic World producers not to damage beaches during filming. Netflix's Terminator Zero anime adds Timothy Olyphant as the voice of the Terminator.
Panama, Denmark and Greece elected to UN Security Council.
Dutch participation in Eurovision 2025 is under consideration. USA orchestrates shock defeat of Pakistan at Men's T20 Cricket World Cup. NBA to consider expansion after new TV deals, possibly overseas.
French police arrest Russo-Ukrainian man with explosives near Paris. Ukraine jails former soldier who sent Russia locations of military targets. Putin warns that Russia could provide long-range weapons to others to strike Western targets. Boeing's first Starliner to carry astronauts arrives at ISS, despite thruster malfunction. In Brazil, Mercado Livre adopts robots that work 8 hours straight and sort up to 100,000 purchases per day. Best Buy is shutting down its Samsung repair program.
FDA reverses order taking Juul vaping products off the market in U.S., opens door to possible authorization. In Germany, Bundestag decides on THC limit in road traffic. Excess death rates due to pandemic persisted in Western countries.
Jones agrees to liquidate his assets to pay Sandy Hook families, in move that would end his ownership of InfoWars. YouTube toughens policy on gun videos and youth. Critics say proof will be in enforcement. In Germany, Shoals backs Afghan, Syria deportations after policeman killed.
Janet Yellen warns AI in finance poses significant risks. Artists are fleeing Instagram to keep their work out of Meta's AI, and Meta faces call in EU not to use personal data for AI models. A social app for creatives. Kara grew from 40K to 650K users in a week because artists are fed up with Meta's AI policies. Adobe causes user outrage with a change in Photoshop to CS that lets it access all your content. OpenAI to buy electricity. From CEO Sam Altman's nuclear fusion side hustle, XAI supercomputer may need 1 gallons of water, plenty of power, group says. Micron announces 32 gigabits per second GDDR7 memory for next-generation GPUs, is now sampling. eBay will no longer take American Express cards, citing unacceptably high fees, in the latest shot in the credit card fee wars. Australian research shows spending rises with cashless payments. In France, major Paris nightclubs charge Arabs and black people higher prices.
Google Maps timeline data to be stored locally on your device for privacy. Google's Find My Device could soon get UWB and AR upgrades. After an APK teardown, Google Messages will soon let Android users text 911 using RCS. Canada will tax online streaming companies to fund local broadcasters. In Spain, Treasury approves the minimum tax of 15% for large multinationals. In Argentina, President Milei trims dates off European tour, will skip G7 summit in Italy, and Javier Milei says, if you did things wrong, you deserve to be starved for being a son of a bitch. Recently, Milei vows to veto pension increase, forgoes own pension amid crisis. Meta targeted by complaints in 11 European countries for a project of illegal use of its users' data. NVIDIA, Microsoft, OpenAI face potential U.S. antitrust probes as DOJ, FTC reach deal. Reuters reported that Google defeats class action over AI training data for now. Wall Street Journal commented, Putin's existential problem, as not enough Russians. Japan enacts bill to expand measures for tackling low birth rate.
ECB and Canada cut rates as easing among big economies gets going. Yellen says, Biden's economic policies help U.S. middle class more than Trump's, and the average U.S. home price could spike 20% to a record $500,000 if the Fed cuts interest rates too soon, expert says. South Korea's GNI, gross national income, beats Japan's for first time ever, as yen plummets.
California fast food restaurants have cut 10,000 jobs thanks to state's $20 minimum wage, claims the trade group. Union rejects American Airlines' latest proposal offering 17% wage hikes. Samsung Union goes on first ever strike over pay dispute.
Gene therapy enables 5 children who were born deaf to hear. Researchers develop microneedle patch to reverse hair loss caused by alopecia areata. Scientists develop ultra-thin battery for smart contact lenses that could be charged by tears.
China issues report on U.S. human rights violations in 2023. Hong Kong court sees 2 UK judges resign amid political tension. U.S. imposes travel bans on Georgian officials over new law that critics say will curb media freedom.
New Hong Kong to Beijing sleeper trains slash travel time by half. China reaches deal on Central Asian Railway project linking it with Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan.
Debut passwords app in challenge to 1Password, LastPass. Apple reveals its iPhone gets at least 5 years of security updates. Leica's new iOS app transforms your iPhone into one of its cameras for free.
India's second biggest foreign threat to Canada after China, says government panel. She calls for more university exchanges with U.S. to boost ties. EU to China trade war brews, as EU embraces Japan to fight off common competitor.
Microsoft reportedly working on Halo Combat Evolved Remaster, considering PlayStation 5 release. Bethesda now hiring Arcane Austin developers after studio closure. GOG will let you bequeath your game library to someone else as long as you can prove you're actually dead. Video edited. To make it appear Biden tried to sit down when there wasn't a chair. Chinese official forced to apologize for misleading tourists after hiker finds water pipe feeding country's largest waterfall. In South Korea, activists fly pop USB sticks into North Korea as poo balloon row intensifies. President Joe Biden says he will not pardon his son Hunter Biden if he's convicted on gun-related charges. Senator Graham says, average American wouldn't face Hunter Biden's gun charges. Hunter Biden's sister-in-law Hallie Biden describes finding drugs, gun in his truck, and Hunter Biden was using drugs around the time he bought a gun, Hallie Biden says. Dolly Parton developing Broadway musical based on her life story. SpongeBob antagonist Plankton is getting his own Netflix movie in 2025. A new Hunger Games book and movie is coming. Taiwan to restrict export of nitrocellulose to Russia, Belarus. France to supply Mirage warplanes to Ukraine, says Macron. Putin says Russia has no imperial ambitions, does not plan to attack NATO.
Stocks from June 7, 2024. Japan, NTT, ONTSU, Land, Hong Kong, China Tower, CCBC, BOC. UK, Lloyds, Barclays, Vodafone. USA, Tesla, AMD, Nvidia. This list is not an investment advice.
security alerts, and advisories. CISA releases for Industrial Control Systems advisories for Emerson PAC System and FANUC, Emerson Ovation, Mitsubishi Electric CC-Link IETSN, Industrial Managed Switch, and Johnson Controls Software House, iStar Pro Door Controller. CISA releases for Industrial Control Systems advisories for UniView NVR 301-04S2P4, Mitsubishi Electric CC-Link IETSN, Industrial Managed Switch, Update A, Mitsubishi Electric Melsec IQR, Q, L Series and Melic Series, Update C, and Fuji Electric Monitouch VSFT, Update A.
Steam's hottest games. Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, May 28, 2024 to Tuesday, June 4, 2024. Counter-Strike 2. Destiny 2. Dota 2. Call of Duty. Elden Ring. Soul Mask. PUBG. Battlegrounds. Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3.
Apple App Store for iPhone, top paid games, from the 7th of June 2024. Minecraft. Heads Up. Puppets Freezeria to Go. Geometry Dash. Folium. Bloons TD6.
Top paid Android games on Google Play US, 407. June 2024. Minecraft. Geometry Dash. Magic Research 2. Bloons TD6. Stardew Valley. School. The Hero Slayer. Slay the Spire.
Global Top 10 list of May 20th to May 26th, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. Bridgerton, Season 3. Dancing for the Devil, The 7M TikTok Cult, Season 1. Eric, Limited Series. Jurassic World, Chaos Theory, Season 1. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. Raising Voices, Season 1. The 8 Show, Limited Series. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, #IRA Training Arc. The Atypical Family, Limited Series.
Most played games. Fortnite. Call of Duty. EA Sports FC 24 Xbox Series X, S, Roblox. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Best rated games on Xbox. Cities, Skylines, Xbox One Edition. Asphalt 9, Legends. Rec Room. A Way Out. Enlisted Xbox One. Music 07, June 2024. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. I Had Some Help, feat. Morgan Wallen. Post Malone. $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richman. A Bar Song, Tipsy. Shaboozey. Houdini, Eminem. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Pink Skies, Zach Bryan. Like That, Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar. Crypto, streaming, tech and more. Daily News Digest, 07, June 2024.